Well, that house, that classic house featured in Demon Warp. I couldn't think of the name of the movie earlier. Demon Warp and Columbo and at least one or two other things I've seen. I think maybe a Tales from the Crypt episode.
Yeah,
I've seen the Jarvis house in so many things.
While you were talking about that, I was looking up The Great Outdoors with John Candy and...
It's not that, is it?
Exactly. No, it isn't. No.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to think. I mean, I haven't.
I was like, it somehow seems familiar, but
I'm gonna look up if that location has a IMDb, like where I can see what other things have been filmed there, because I am curious if it shows like an address and you can just click on what other movies have been filmed there.
Anyways, I just really like this movie. I like all the characters.
Hang on. Kelly Gulch. 1801 North Topanga Canyon Boulevard. Featured in Eraser, Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter. Pumpkinhead, that's right, I saw Pumpkinhead this past Halloween on TV and I recognized it. My Girl 2, never heard of it. Friday the 13th, The New Blood, that's true. They disguise it fairly well. So Friday the 13th, The New Blood, that's the 7th movie. It's the exact same setup. Two houses next to each other, one of like a family and one of teens partying. But I think they did reshoots in the house from the fourth one. So you can't really tell, but it's featured in the movie Parents. Murphy's Law, Charles Bronson. I recognized it from that one too. Yeah. Ed Gein, the movie Tomboy, starring Betsy Russell, aka Mrs. Jigsaw.
Okay. A
Bird in the Hand. Looks like it's a... Oh, that's the Columbo episode, I think. Yeah, that's the Columbo episode, A Bird in the Hand. Demon Warp, The Companion, Exodus Fall. It looks like nothing I recognize from beyond this. But an 80s Twilight Zone episode. Parks and Rec. Featured was recently in Parks and Rec. This Is Us, yeah. So this house, for just being a random house that I assume is just owned by a family, has been featured in a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff I've seen. Demon Warp, Columbo. I don't think I've seen Tomboy. I've seen some Betsy Russell sex comedies. I don't think I've seen that one. Murphy's Law, that's 3. Pumpkinhead makes 4. And then the 2 Friday the 13th movies. I've seen this. That is insane. I don't know. I've seen The White House in 7 movies.
Yeah, do you think this is one of the most photographed or, filmed houses?
Again, as far as what I assume is just a private residence, it has to be up there. And it's in the middle of nowhere, right? It's not like this is in one of those houses in Beverly Hills, like the Elm Street house or something, which I've seen in person now. And, it's different. It's a different kind of thing. It's not, in theory, in the location where you'd constantly be filming. But again, if it's near LA and it's in the woods, you need to shoot stuff in the woods. So maybe it's